It's not that funny, but I find it funny. I was wearing this exact same shirt when I filmed my last wrap-up video. So I am featuring the MCR shirt that I did buy in the year of 2021 in both my October wrap-up, nope, that's wrong, my October, what is this called? October TBR and my September TBR, so very emo. Hello, my name is Elise and it is October TBR time. So if you watched a couple of my earlier videos, I do have a new TBR game and it features this little tin here. I know as I open this everything's gonna fall out, but ooh, that scared me. But basically in my tin I have a color-coded system where I have written down every single physical book on my bookshelf that I own but have not read yet, and I have sorted it out by different moods. So this is my Mood Reader TBR game and I thought it was super fun. However, I will not be doing my TBR game in this video. I'm going to be doing a little variation of it because my reading month for September did not go as planned. So I did the TBR game for my September TBR. I read 0 of the books because I just didn't have time to read it all, but I was kind of expecting that. September was my first full month in school. I basically read nothing except for like maybe an audiobook or two, which is why I read 31 books in 31 months, 2 of the months prior to that. So August and July, I read 62 books total, knowing perfectly well that September would not be a great reading month. So what I'm going to do is actually kind of almost make a mini version of this TBR game, and I'm gonna write down every book in my apartment I'm gonna write down every single title of the books I own in my apartment right now, and I'm just gonna randomly choose from those. The goal of that is that way to actually read the books that I have brought to my apartment, and that way I can switch them out later. So they'll still be physical books I haven't read yet. I'm just narrowing down my selection to the couple books I have in my apartment rather than my entire shelf that I have back at my parents' house. So we're gonna go over to my apartment bookshelf right now and write down all of the titles. Also, if anyone is interested in seeing that bookshelf, I do have an apartment tour that features a bookshelf tour, so just gonna casually plug that. All right, so gonna make a TBR game and then get into the actual TBR. All right, here's my shelf if you haven't already seen it. Let me just awkwardly lift up my tripod. I have books all the way up here and then down here. Sorry, you're not gonna be able to see it all. I can't move the camera the whole time, but I'm going to write down every single title. The exceptions are gonna be any books up here because those are required reading for school, so I'm reading them when they're assigned. Heartstopper I've already read, but I'm gonna include that just to reread. There's a couple books up here, the Lorien Legacies, that I have already read. So any books that I've already read I won't include. I've already read Thick, I've already read The Fault in Our Stars. And then only other thing is some books I own as series, for example down here, so I'll only write the first in the series. But other than that, I am going to write down every single title. I am back with my brand new abridged TBR game that I'll probably only be using for this month. So similar to my original TBR game, I have somewhat divided the titles I wrote down by a mood, a very broadly categorized mood. And for this little short version of the game, I only have 3 different categories. I don't know where, oh, there they are. Give me a second. I'm sitting on my pens, there we go. But I have 3 different colors and I've already forgotten what is what, but I'm pretty sure red is books that are kind of easier to read, maybe a bit more lighthearted, or at least in genres that I find easy to consume, like YA contemporaries. And then I think it's a blue that I put as books that could potentially be a little spooky for spooky month, or at least maybe a bit heavier, or you know, have some kind of a thrill to it, like thrillers, mysteries, more intense books, stuff like that. I am hosting a readathon with Lily from Lily Things and Other Things called the Sapphic Readathon. That is not true. It's called the Spooky Sapphic Readathon. Spooky, that sounds right. Yeah, Spooky Sapphic Readathon. So hopefully with that category, I can find some books that'll fit the prompts for that readathon. If you're interested, it's taking place October 1st through October 31st. There's 9 different prompts. It's going to be fun. It's created in a way where if you don't like reading spooky books or horror or anything like that, you can still fulfill the prompts because they're very broad. They just kind of fit the overall Halloween theme without necessarily requiring you to read spooky books. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Follow our Twitter. It's Spooky Sapphics 1. But anyways, beyond the self-promo, the last category is purple. And these are going to be books that are kind of not necessarily heavier, but books that will take more effort to read. So this involves nonfiction or books that are just very informative. So yes. So for this version of the game, again, this is not going to be my normal TBR game. This is just right now so I can get back on schedule with reading again. I think I'm going to try to choose 2 books from each category for a total of 6 books, and the goal is to end up reading 3 of the books by the end of October. Again, totally an abridged, shorter version of my usual TBR game, but it's been very hard to adjust to school, so this is going to be my little transition. I guess we're going to get right into it. I'm hoping that some of the books I choose will end up fitting my Spooky Sapphic readathon. If not, might have to cheat or ignore my TBR and find books that do fit it. All right, so for the first book, I have a red one, which is, again, the more easy to consume category, more lighthearted. And we have Waking Lions. I actually don't know if this is more lighthearted. I don't even know if it's contemporary. I got this book for free from a little fair my school had. It was just a bunch of different companies promoting their stuff, and this is actually from the public library in my town. They had a bunch of ex-library books and they were giving them out for free. So, well, that's gonna be fun. I actually don't know what this book is about because, again, I just got it for free randomly, but I'm hoping it kind of fits the category. I put it in, I didn't even look it up on Goodreads, so that'll be interesting. All right, so that is book 1, Waking Lions. Next, we have a book that is also in the red category. So this is going to be my second red book, and it will also be the last book that I choose from that category. And it is, ooh, cars are getting loud. It is The People We Keep. I actually don't know much about this book either. I'm hoping it fits that category, but it's a book I got from Book of the Month. One of the last book of the month books that I have ordered before I canceled my subscription because I cannot afford that in college. But yeah, I heard really good things about it. I actually didn't get it when it was the Book of the Month book for that month because I didn't know what it was about, but then I saw so many good things about it, so I added it as an add-on. So hopefully it lives up to those expectations. All right, book number 3. This is red, so we are not going to do that. All right, here is a blue one. And again, that is, I forgot. I think that's the category where it could potentially be spooky or at least be intense or hopefully at least fit the prompts for the Spooky Sapphic Readathon. And it is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I started reading this book months ago. It's not bad. It's just really, really long. So that kind of intimidated me, but it is a mystery thriller. So that could definitely I'm having a hard time speaking in this video. That could definitely fit some prompts for the Spooky Sapphic Readathon. I hope I can get through it. If I was gonna guess which book I wouldn't maybe pick up, it might be this one. Again, not because it's bad, or maybe it's bad, I haven't read it yet, but it's just very, very long, and I don't know if I have time for that. But that was book number 3. All right, book 4. Also, do you like my little boot? Yeah. There was hot chocolate in it when I got it. This is red, putting it away. Okay, this is, I'm having a hard time seeing the difference between the colors. This is my first purple one. Obviously, I have some purple vibes going on right now. But my purple book is going to be The Color of Water. I got this at a book fair around my town, and it was from an independent bookstore, and I was like, yeah, give it to me. And it was also only $1, so I like my $1 books. But yeah, I have a feeling that one might be a bit heavier, or at least take a bit more time to consume. Maybe not, I don't know, I haven't read it, but that will be the 4th book on my list. On to book number 5. So it has to either be purple or blue. All right, we are going with another purple book. And it is, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll be able to read this one this month either. Please kill me. So this is a book about punk history that my friend Sydney actually got me for my birthday, which has not happened yet, but it will happen in October. But I've been really wanting to read this book. I'm so excited for it. It is like this thick though, so we'll see if I actually finish it this month. But it looks really good and I've really been wanting to read it. And then last book, I forgot what color I need. I think blue? Blue. Nope, that's red. Ah, I'm dropping it. That's purple. That is all red. Most of my little slips were red. Okay, here's a blue one. All right, very last book on the TBR is The Dead and Dark. Okay, I'm actually really looking forward to this one. This is a Sapphic book, and I do think it is kind of slightly spooky because it's a mystery thriller, and I think there's ghosts involved. So that definitely fits for the readathon, I'm sure, for some prompt. I'm really looking forward to this one. The publisher actually sent me a finished copy of it, which was like, I thought that was really cool. So I'm looking forward to reading it. I just haven't had time yet. So that will be the 6th book on my list. All right, so just as a recap, the 6 books on my very tentative Mood Reader October TBR are Waking Lions, The People We Keep, The Dead and Dark, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, Please Kill Me, and The Color of Water. So I'm looking forward to all of those. Again, the goal is to read at least 3, but hopefully I have a good variety of genres and moods or whatever. So maybe that'll actually inspire me to read. Anyway, that is it for this October TBR. I hope you all enjoyed. Just a reminder one more time that I do have the Spooky Sapphic Readathon going on with Lily from Lily Reads and Other Things. You can find information for that down below. I'm really looking forward to it. I know I've said that for multiple things in this video already, but I'm really hoping you all have fun with it. I had a fun time working with Lily to come up with prompts. I'm just gonna flash the board up here really quickly just so you can see it's very cute and the prompts look fun. But yeah, let me know if any of you are joining that readathon or if there are any other books in October you're looking forward to reading, or even if the books I planned on my TBR are good that you've already read. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so for good ending right there. Oh, and now the cars are going. See, I could just cut this clip out, but I think it really adds to my personality. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. See you next time. Bye bye.